Today, we're going to dive deep into one of the most incredible political takeovers in history. And let me tell you, this is so much more than just a story about a son fighting his father. This is a high-stakes chess match for an entire kingdom. It's a masterclass in strategy, betrayal, and just the raw, brutal mechanics of power.
I mean, think about it. How do you actually do it? Do you just raise an army and storm the castle? Or is there a smarter way? In this story, the first weapon of choice wasn't an army at all. It was something way more subtle, and maybe, just maybe, way more powerful: public opinion.
All right, so let's meet our players. On one side, you've got Prince Absalom. He's handsome, he's ambitious, and he is an absolute master at winning people over. He's the charismatic challenger. And on the other side, his father, King David. A battle-hardened ruler, a brilliant tactician, but maybe someone who's gotten a little out of touch with his people. This is your classic showdown: youth and charm versus age and experience.
So, the prince makes his opening move. But here's the thing, it's not a call to arms, not even close. It's a carefully crafted PR campaign designed to win over the people long before he even thinks about taking the throne.
He starts by building his brand. I'm talking a royal chariot, horses, 50 guys running ahead of him. This is pure political theater, right? It's all designed to make him look important, like a king in waiting. And then he pulls a masterstroke. He hangs out at the city gate every single day. He makes himself visible, but more than that, he makes himself accessible. And you have to understand, this wasn't some impulsive decision. Oh no. This was a patient, deliberate, 4-year campaign. Absalom wasn't just building an image, he was systematically tearing down his father's authority, one conversation at a time.
And here it is. This is his playbook, step by step. First, he'd literally stop anyone who had a problem they wanted to bring to the king. Second, he'd listen and tell them, you know what? You're right. Your case is good and just. Bam, he's on their side. Third, he attacks the system. Too bad there's no one from the king to hear you. Fourth, he offers himself as the solution to that problem. And finally, the personal touch. Instead of letting people bow to him, he'd pull them in, hug them, kiss them. He replaced formal respect with genuine affection. He literally stole the hearts of the people. And this was his line. This was the heart of his populist pitch. And it is so brilliant. See what he's doing? He's not directly attacking his father, the king. He's attacking the system. And then he offers a simple, powerful alternative: himself. He's the guy who gets it. He's the real champion of the people.
So after 4 years of laying this careful groundwork, Absalom decides, okay, it's time. He cooks up a story about needing to go fulfill a religious vow in Hebron, which, by the way, was David's old capital. The quiet part of the campaign is over. It's about to go very, very public.
Now, to make this whole rebellion look legitimate, he invites 200 influential men from Jerusalem to come with him. But here's the kicker. The text says they went, quote, quite innocently, knowing nothing about the matter. They were just political props, used to make it look like the capital was already on his side.
Then, right as Absalom is being declared king in Hebron, he lands the knockout blow. Ahithophel, David's most trusted counselor, his chief strategist, his right-hand man, defects. He joins Absalom. This is an absolutely earth-shattering betrayal. I mean, it's like a president's chief of staff suddenly switching sides in the middle of a crisis.
You can just imagine the news reaching David in Jerusalem. It's a total gut punch. The people are turning on him, and his best advisor is now his worst enemy. David has to make a choice, and he has to make it right now.
And David's response? It's pure strategy, born from a lifetime of war. He knows he's been outplayed in his own capital. Staying to fight would mean a brutal siege that would destroy the city and its people. So the old strategist makes the painful but smart call: a tactical retreat. Live to fight another day.
But just because it's a strategic move doesn't mean it isn't heartbreaking. The image we get is just devastating. The king fleeing his own city, walking up the Mount of Olives, barefoot and weeping. This isn't just a monarch losing a throne. This is a father being shattered by his son.
But here's the thing you have to know about David. Even in this moment of total humiliation, his mind is already spinning. He's already planning his countermove. This isn't just a retreat, it's a regroup.
So as David is fleeing, he runs into this guy, Ittai the Gittite, a commander of 600 foreign soldiers. And David, in this moment of incredible grace, gives him an out. He says, look, you're a foreigner, you don't have to do this. Go back, serve the new king. It's a test. And Ittai's answer is just this powerful, unbelievable declaration of loyalty.
In a story that is just dripping with betrayal, this moment of pure, unwavering loyalty, it's a critical turning point. It's proof that while Absalom may have stolen the hearts of the masses, David still commands the absolute devotion of a few good men.
And this is where we see David's strategic genius really shine. While he's still on the run, he puts together a brilliant three-part counterplan. Number 1, send the sacred Ark of the Covenant back into Jerusalem. This puts his loyal high priests back inside the walls. Number 2, use those priests' sons as messengers. Boom, instant spy network. And number 3, the masterstroke. He convinces his friend Hushai to pretend to defect and become his spy in Absalom's inner circle.
So the board is completely reset. Absalom holds the capital city, he's got the people behind him, and he's got the master strategist Ahithophel. But David, now in exile, has just placed his own spy deep inside enemy territory. The fight is no longer at the city gates, it's moved into the palace war room.
Hushai's mission is simple, it's direct, and it is incredibly dangerous. He's not there to lead a rebellion. He's there for one reason, and one reason only: to go head-to-head with Ahithophel and frustrate his plans, to counter his good advice with bad advice, and to poison the new king's strategy from the inside out. It's a battle of wits. It's spy versus spy.
So that's where we leave things. The charismatic populist is on the throne, and he's being guided by the best political mind in the kingdom. The deposed king is on the run, and all his hopes are pinned on one single double agent. It is the perfect setup for a strategic showdown.